Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
anymore.
man. Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Of course you're ready. You wouldn't have tuned in to CBS Lake Charles if you're not ready for
Best
us
show in town.
knuckleheads, right?
Always.
The Green Hornets, they're
The
coming
best show in
back.
town. Say it. The best show in town. Okay?
All right, we have the signal now to let it rip. You guys are ready?
Yes.
we're
No,
coming-
wait. Before we get started,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me do the bell.
forget all the other sports.
Yes.
The apocalypse is now
I know where
upon
you're
us.
going.
Sunday night,
Yeah.
Sports Center's top 10 plays of the day,
Okay.
Yes.
led with a touch football game.
Yes.
Was it a national championship?
It
You're
was
talking about
some
flag.
kind of-
Flag football. He's talking about flag
Flag
You're
football.
old
football.
school touch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, touch.
flag.
It's
Oh
not
yeah,
touch, it's
flag.
flag,
Yeah,
flag,
it was
flag
flag.
football.
So the world stopped.
Yes,
The world is.
Yeah.
I did. I'm
Okay.
sitting on the couch and am I watching this?
You got to get ready, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna
is
blow
what it
his
is.
mind.
It
I'm
is
gonna blow
what
his
it
mind.
is, okay?
Then I got thinking, that's it. The next Olympics, that's going to be in it.
It is.
That's going to be a sport.
It is. Hey,
Better
way
get with
later
it.
on in the
Better
show,
get
his
with
I
it.
love
mind
my
is going to
curling.
explode because we're going to talk about the WNBA. You know who that is?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I'm sure. All right.
Yes, we do.
Glad to have you with us. Coming for you from Caesar Sportsbook. That would be at Horseshoe Lake Charles,
Yes.
destination for the best in gaming
mean the-
and fine dining and a whole lot of fun right here at Horseshoe.
Greco-Roman India, WNBA.
All right, we have some things on our mind. The immense legacy of the late Skip Bertman. We'll get back on that. How
Yes.
about where does LSU go to end this brouhaha and nip this whole Jayden Daniels number jersey thing in the bud?
LSU
We're
does
going to
not
give you our
need
solutions.
To end it.
Huh?
They don't need to end
I'm
this.
going to tell you how to end
That's all.
I get you a solution, Rick.
For a few
yeah.
days, that was all people were talking about
Get-
nationwide.
get
What
ready.
is the deal when you're trying to promote a brand? Just make sure people are talking
it. Get
about you.
ready.
Any news is good
Joe
news. Scooter.
Burrow could very well sit on the edge of his seat saying, okay, I want my number 9 retired. So, all right. I'm going to blow his mind.
Oh, my goodness.
Zach Wilson is the
Wow.
backup for the Saints. I say it's time to trade Spencer Rattler and get something.
For
I think
what?
that
For
is the
what?
plan.
Why?
I think
For
that is
what?
the plan.
For what?
And we're going to get to the crazy and wacky WNBA if we have time, and I hope we
keep
do.
Spencer Rattler,
Let's
man.
begin. How on
Keep
earth did
him.
LSU get to this point with this number 5
Hey,
jersey
Rick,
thing? Everybody
but
knows the
let's-
story.
yeah.
We gave our opinions earlier in the week. It's absurd. It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
It's fun.
Any news is
It
good
is
news.
fun.
It's
It
funny.
makes great conversation
Any news
for
is
us.
good news.
Not
It
always.
is almost,
Look,
Not always.
look,
It's
look,
almost like when I saw people, you know, taking serious stances and
Uh-huh.
news goopies looking at in serious
Yeah,
tones.
yeah.
I'm thinking, that's a Saturday Night Live skit.
You're right. It could end up
Yeah.
being
No,
that
it
way.
is. It
Angel
is.
Reese was on Saturday Night.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Rick.
I got to ask you this, and don't blow it off. All right, breathe. Could this have any impact on DJ Pickett? Any
No.
mental lack of focus,
No.
saying,
No.
"Oh,
You
I
know
want to
that-
wear 5."
The
everybody's-
reason, and you know,
Wait a minute, I wanted his
No.
answer. What?
Rick,
no.
Rick, no. The answer is no. But let me tell you what. Guys,
young guy.
Honestly,
He's a
yeah,
superstar.
It's good to have your number, and he will be a superstar.
Oh, he is
But
a superstar.
I think this kid is mature enough to say, hey, look, all right, whatever. But
think it
Hope
would.
so.
believe me, he knows that number will not get him drafted. Let's just be real, okay?
course.
That number will not get him drafted.
And-
He knows he's got to produce numbers on the field to make sure that when that team calls him on draft day, it wasn't because he wore number 5.
Okay, but let's look at the other side of it though. Coming out of high school,
Let that
apparently he
go.
told Brian Kelly,
Yeah.
"I want number 5."
No
well,
doubt.
he
Apparently
asked
certain-
for it. There's a family tradition.
Okay.
Yes.
From
yes.
high school.
From high school.
His brothers, his daddy, I think.
Wore that number.
All
Okay,
wore that
I'll
number.
buy into
Wore that
it.
number. But
I
do
mean,
not
is that a
think that
reason? No, but I mean that.
That will
that's-
not affect him on Saturday.
Well,
whether
hopefully
he gets
not.
it or not. No,
Okay.
not at all.
What was your number at LSU? I know, but tell them.
27.
Yeah. How
27.
big was that to you?
Wasn't big because I had number 9 in high school, which I was an All-State with, an All-American, and I couldn't get it because the kicker, Juan Patonzas, had number.
The kicker?
Am I right? Am I right?
You couldn't get it
I
from
couldn't
the
because
kicker?
of kicker. He was a senior.
I
Juan
remember
Matanzas.
Juan Matanzas.
Yes.
He was one of the
That
biggest
dude,
flakes that's
Scooter.
ever been.
That's
in
why
LSU.
you're so anti-kicker.
No.
You are anti-kicker because of
Scooter
this
knows who
Juan
I'm talking
Baton
about.
Oh, I do.
Man, this dude.
Unbelievable.
He could
All
not
right.
hit it between the uprights, man.
Before we run out of time, okay.
God.
Here is my solution. Here is my solution. Yes, LSU, retire some numbers. You're
Yes,
not going to
yes.
run out of numbers.
No.
Why? Because only people,
No.
you have to be out of the program for 10 years, minimum
agree,
of 10
Rick.
years.
I
Listen
agree.
to me. Listen to me.
No,
you
I
put
agree.
together a committee of, some people at LSU now and some former players and coaches. You put together some qualifications. And you got
Criteria.
to
Criteria, Rick.
You got to be a national player of the year. You got to
Yeah.
win a Heisman. You got to win a conference championship. You got to lead statistics.
But Rick,
make it super
no,
important
no,
and
I
retire the
disagree.
numbers.
I disagree, Rick. because
Retire
You're
next.
not going to have that many defensive players win a Heisman, so that's not correct.
Oh.
I disagree with you on that. You cannot. Because there are not going to be that many defensive players that's
National
going to win a
player
Heisman.
of the year. You could be the
Yeah,
national
but you said
defensive.
you had to win a Heisman.
You could be the so-so defensive player of the
I'm
year.
going to, no, my defensive guys, no.
Go ahead.
but
Take that
you're
one out.
putting too many criteria.
Yes, he is,
in it.
Scooter.
It's very simple. Let Pickett wear that number.
Uh-huh.
Find somebody that'll wear Joe Burrow's number for 1 year.
Now, see, Scooter's got a
if
point.
they won't, if you just want to make sure it's even, and then from that point on, Heisman. Great players can have the number retired, but you got to win the Heisman. Even like when you put the
Argument.
when you put the number on the
Wait,
facade
wait.
of the
Oh, still
stadium,
do that.
put
Go
a
ahead,
little
yeah.
Heisman logo
Okay.
next to it.
Yeah.
I like Ring of Honors. I like
yes,
retired numbers. I
but
don't have a problem retiring
The
a
only
number.
problem I have, I think criteria to a degree have to be a little bit different for defense and offensive players.
I just
Because
said
you're not going to have
national
that many
player of the
defensive
year,
players win a
leading
Heisman.
stats.
Yeah, I know, Rick. but
Win
you
a
gotta make
conference
it-
championship,
Don't
win a
worry,
natty.
don't worry.
No, you're
27
wrong.
is safe.
And the
You're
reason
wrong.
why I got 27 guys, because 7 and 2 is what? My mom thought of that.
I don't get it.
7 and 2, dude. What is 7 and 2?
9. What is 7 and 2?
That's the number I had in high school was 9.
Oh, okay.
That's why I have to. That's folks. That's why.
All right. Anyway, all right. Look, great players at LSU in the past. Kevin Falk.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would love his number retired.
Yeah.
He's deserving. He led the
Yeah.
team in rushing. I mean,
Leonard Fournette. I mean, you can go. I mean, but
Again,
nobody-
my
Fournette-
criteria.
Fournette's not in that criteria.
I'm telling you, this is how
Well-
you nip this in the bud. This is how you nip this in the bud.
Yeah,
All right.
but
You're
I
getting
don't
to the
know,
point
Rick.
where they want everybody ever
But
played
But the thing, Rick.
Maybe.
to have their number retired.
Maybe.
You
But-
will run down of
But
numbers.
now the thing is this: if you do what Scooter just said, you can't have a nobody wearing number 9. I mean, you know
Just
what I'm
for
saying?
1 year.
I know,
Okay.
Scooter, but
We
you
need to
know.
figure out a way
No,
to how to
that's
get
if
Kevin's.
they're making a stink about nobody ever wore Burrow's number.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
want to make that stink,
Now,
Yeah.
we need to figure out how to get 27 at Seafood Palace.
We do.
You
we
need
can.
to go to the letter department and get a jersey
Yes,
with
we can. Yes,
27
we
because
definitely can do that.
hey,
you
but
are-
his jerseys used to be all over town.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
all
Well,
over.
it
They
needs to
came
be
up
at
missing.
Seafood Palace.
Had one.
They came up
Because
missing.
David Papania is one of the biggest McNeese LSU
He is.
Saints supporters. You can rock down there with all kind of sports, and you can rock with some great seafood. Award-winning fried and boiled seafood. The platters and trays are legendary across the region, so it's also known for down-home service and atmosphere. The depth of seafood is above and beyond your expectations.
No doubt.
They are legendary. Seafood Palace in Lake Charles.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
We started noticing something around the
Window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
wood sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
hits the high note.
The original. The first. A light beer brewed to taste like beer. There's nothing like it. Legendary taste, only 96 calories. It's Miller time.
All right, we have been urging you for the last 2 years. You got to get
Yes.
your Caesars reward card. You got to become a Caesars Rewards member. Here's a
lot
big
of great
reason
prizes.
why. You get a new one, you come down and swipe it at a promotional kiosk, you're automatically entered to win $5,000 in free slot play, casino play, if you're a new member. So get it in.
Rick, that's a lot. 5,000.
It's a whole lot.
That's a lot, man.
Free slot play for
That's a
$5,000?
lot. Yeah.
All right, so get your Caesars reward card now. Come on down, get it activated, and it helps you win. It helps you enter for other promotional and great prizes. We've been telling you about it for a couple of years now. All right, coming up in the next segment, we're going to talk about the legacy of the late Skip Bertman and really the outpouring that happened on Tuesday at the PMAC. I mean, they opened it up to to everybody to honor the great Skip Bertman. That was earlier in the week. All right, guys. I know both of you are probably going to, at least Kevin is going to roast me for this because the youth movement for the New Orleans Saints is not done yet. It's a good start.
Goodness.
They restructured Alvin Kamara. I'm not convinced 41 will be on the roster. I think they might end up trading him too. They know Zach Wilson is the backup quarterback. I'm convinced of that. I say find a partner, a trade deal for Spencer Rattler because there are a slew of NFL teams right now in need of a good backup or a possible starter, and Rattler could maybe go to one of them.
You think the market is begging for Rattler?
And you don't, Rick, when you say
well,
that.
let me tell you, there's some. Who's backing up Joe Burrow in Cincinnati? Do you know?
Could not tell you.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah,
41
Flacco.
years
Yeah,
old.
yeah,
I thought
The
he was
Pittsburgh
51.
Steelers have Aaron Rodgers at 42 starting. Now, they're Super Bowl winners. I'm not saying Rattler's in their thing. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
see, you save money with your health plan because they're on Medicare.
Let me say this, guys. Rick, what you have to keep in mind is this, Rick. What if you have a defense that the Saints offense is playing that has a hellified defensive backfield, and it's going to be hard to throw the ball. And it may be where running might be a problem for the running back. Wouldn't you need a quarterback that could show you some kind of threat that he could possibly run the ball also?
Nuts. You are
Are you
nuts.
serious to think
No.
that? Why would you need a quarterback? Rick, not every quarterback can stay in the pocket and throw the ball.
Kellen
Not every
Moore.
quarterback can do that,
Kellen
Rick.
Moore.
You
is
have
not,
defenses designed to make him get out the pocket, Rick.
Kellen Moore is not going
You're
to rotate
obsessed
quarterbacks
with mobile
just
quarterbacks.
because he needs a running threat. Are you kidding me? He is not going to have a package for a running
I'm not
quarterback.
saying
You
have a
just
quarterback.
said that.
I'm saying as a backup, Rick. As a backup, why would you want to? Why would you want to
So
not have
you
that
want a
type
different
of a
wrinkle,
threat?
so to speak.
Yes, Rick. Boy, you could not be a general manager. They would fire you the first week.
He
telling
doesn't
you,
want to be a general.
You got. You can't go.
Rick,
you
you
can't
have
go
to have a
into an
threat.
NFL season. You've got. This team is not going to win the Super Bowl. They need more youth. They need more value. They've got Zach Wilson. His ceiling is still unknown. Rattler's ceiling is known. You trade him, you get a third or fourth round, and continue the youth movement.
You could
Okay,
trade
yeah,
him,
I
but get
have
somebody
no
that
problem
brings
with that.
almost similar value to your team if you want to do that, Rick. Honestly, I don't see where. I mean,
But
you know,
you were getting rid of Kamara too?
no, Rick.
If you
Rick
can
nuts.
get
Rick is
a
nuts.
third or fourth round right now for
Rick,
Alvin Kamara,
Rick,
you
nuts,
go
Rick.
for it.
Rick, you
You
nuts.
were-
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Well,
The
if you-
youth movement needs to continue.
If
I
you
love
get-
41, but he's
Youth
been
movement.
But
injured
when-
the last 3 years.
When he leaves, you're going to retire his number? What?
Ooh.
Okay.
No,
Rick,
quite. I love
Rick,
him. I
Rick,
like it. I like 41.
Keep 41, Rick. Keep 41.
And they
Rick.
could very well.
Don't get rid of 41, Rick.
Did they restructure
know what-
his
what
deal?
my
How much
number
love
was?
are they showing Alvin Kamara? They restructured it.
They did.
And they took a ton of money off of it.
They did.
All right,
But-
he agreed to it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he knows his
He wants-
market
I think
is limited. He's turning 31. He's been injured the last 3 years. He hasn't played a full season in 3 years. Find some value.
Has my boy ended up in Denver yet?
No. Not
Okay.
Taysom. Not that I
Taysom Hill?
got
Taysom
checked
know
away
He
what?
ended up
with
in Denver yet?
You know,
I think he's going though.
you know what my number in high school was?
Please tell me,
Now,
sir.
it's not in restaurants
Yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
like yours.
Please tell me, sir.
44.
Ooh, 44. Isn't that like some?
Cue
isn't
up
that-
Bruce
isn't
Springsteen.
that
We're going
like-
down glory
isn't
days.
that-
I don't know
isn't
why,
that-
but
isn't that a number like you would have on some prison movie for a guard to be wearing?
could be. Yeah. The shortest yard.
Yes,
The shortest yard because Hobbs is playing left guard. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look,
Oh, my
now that you
goodness.
drag me into this
my
Glory
goodness.
Road crap, yeah, I wore number 11 in high school basketball.
11.
I'm partial to
11.
number 11.
Basketball.
I'm partial to 11.
Whatever,
But I'm not going to
whatever.
say, I'm not going to go back to my old high school, even though I could. No one can wear number 11 anymore because Sarah wore it.
Yeah.
We didn't win any state titles, so that can't happen.
I don't
Anyway,
even have a high school anymore.
Yeah. Mine's gone too.
I don't even
the
have a high
Saints.
school.
There aren't any lumberjacks
The
anymore.
Saints. Enough with glory days. The
Man.
Saints are working out. At least they'll
Yes.
get a break from the heat. I assume in California they're working
Yes.
out joint practices with the Rams.
It's been hot.
Saturday preseason against the Rams. We'll
Yes.
see. The third preseason will be against the Dallas Cowboys on the road, so they're going to go to
Cowboys
Dallas
look
or
good,
wherever
man.
Dallas is and work out
That'd be
joint
good.
practices.
That'd
You
be
agree?
good.
Joint
I do.
practices are
I do.
great
I do.
because
I
preseason
do.
games, especially for the starters, you get
Yeah,
work.
you do,
You
Rick.
know,
I
Shuckers
agree.
out there with that offensive and defensive line. That's what they
do.
need. That's what they
I
need.
totally
All right.
agree with that. Totally.
All right, you've heard about the one big event from McNeese Athletics. It's coming
Yes.
up this Friday.
This
It's sold
week.
out, by the way.
Yes, it
it's
is,
that
Rick.
banquet, the kickoff for football. It's at Townsend Law Arena.
Yes.
It's sold out, which is a great thing.
Yes, it
I
is.
think it's a great thing because it shows that the football fan
have
for
to,
McNeese
Rick.
wants this team to win.
You have to
and
have that
they showed
support.
out
Well,
in force.
look. That's one thing you can say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a rough stretch
It has
for
been.
McNeese football.
Say the least.
But every year, early in the year at least, the fans have pretty well turned out.
Yes.
Considering what they were
Considering.
coming off.
So-
And they desperately want one. All they need is a little hope, and they'll be there.
Get them over that edge. And
Yes.
look, this football banquet coming up Friday with Coach Ed Orgeron there,
Yes,
Matt
that's gonna be
Viator,
good.
big auction, money going to be raised.
And
it's
I
a
just
good
think-
thing. It's sold out.
Rick,
A lot
and
of
you know
money.
what?
A lot of money going to be
I
flowing.
think that's something that Matt Viator needs to see as the head coach, to know that there are people here still in Southwest Louisiana. We believe in you, Cowboys. That's just me.
We're back with more to show when we come back. Stay right there.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges, freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer, people like cold beer.
The thing that we noticed was the
Ants
ants
along the back door when it rains.
Exactly. And this is the window that
Jesse's broken 3 times.
you guys catch everything.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
All right, welcome back. Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. I failed to mention another big sporting event at McNeese coming up. Friday is that big athletic
Yes.
for football at the Townsend Law Arena. At the arena, October 8th, it's the Bill and Will Show. LSU basketball is coming here to take on Bill Armstrong's Cowboys
Really?
in an exhibition
That
game.
should be fun.
Tickets on sale. There are well under 1,000 tickets available, so they're
Wow.
selling, and they're going. That
That's
could
awesome.
very well be a sellout just
That's
for an
awesome.
exhibition game.
That's
Because
awesome.
when are you going to see
You're right.
LSU here for
You're right.
basketball?
You're right. You're
Well,
right, Rick.
one time in history,
Yeah.
that was when
Was
they
that at
opened
Burton?
They
Was that
opened
Burton?
Burton Coliseum.
That was a real game.
That was a real game.
This is an
yeah.
exhibition,
Well,
October 8th.
Didn't the New Orleans team play there also? The basketball team for something?
You mean the Pelicans?
The Pelicans.
They
Never heard.
probably did.
No,
Oh yeah, they played the Rock. It might
You
have
always
Burton
try to
Coliseum?
discount me on stuff when I bring it up.
I think it was, or it may
Yeah,
have just been a
it was
scrimmage.
something to do with the Rockets because it was close
Well, that's what
proximity.
It wasn't
Fertitta
a
brought
real
him in
game.
here to do something.
It wasn't a real game.
It
wasn't a real game, yeah.
You know what the ironic thing is? All the hullabaloo of Will Wade coming back, and that's cool.
Yeah.
And LSU basketball. The last 3 years, McNeese has been the best basketball team in the state of Louisiana in college basketball. Better
yeah.
than LSU.
You had to bring that up.
I'm just saying. Everybody's excited about
You
the
had to
purple
bring
and
that
gold,
up.
but McNeese has been the best
No, I
basketball
agree,
program.
Rick. You're right.
I'm
I have
just
to agree
saying.
with you. You're
All
right.
right, back to Skip Bertman. The late Skip Bertman passes
Oh.
at 88 last week. The legacy. I got to ask you, the legacy on high school baseball. We all know, especially in this part of the state, but it's really statewide. This is a rich high school baseball state. The influence of Skip Bertman on high school baseball.
Well, there I would guess it's the program he built was something high school players could aspire to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That became a dream.
Yeah.
Just like high school football players.
Yeah.
And LSU. And I noticed. I don't think I mentioned this Monday. Like talking with high school coaches, baseball coaches and stuff. they were obsessed with Bertman.
Yeah.
What would he do here?
Yeah.
What is he?
Yeah.
What he do there?
Yeah, what are the tricks?
I have a question for Scooter. Scooter, you probably covered him more than anybody probably in the state. Skip Bertman. Tell me, when you went into a press conference, Scooter, did Skip Bertman command the room? Did he like, when he walk in, like, did everybody like, okay, what you gonna ask for? What's the question? What was it like being in an interview room with him coming in?
Yeah, it was. But better than that, my favorite parts being in fondest memories of Omaha were at LSU's practices, days off.
Yes. Yeah.
When and Bertman would sit in the dugout, and I don't think he'd even watch practice and just tell stories. But we get to tell our stories
Wow.
too.
Man.
I had that
Wow.
in the column, but one good example of it, and he never watched practice in Omaha.
Are
They
you serious?
practiced all year by then.
Yeah.
Wow.
But our assistants would run
Yeah,
practice.
yeah. Wow.
But and we got to looking forward to dueling with Skip.
Yeah.
Well, one year for the opening game, actually, LSU was going to play Texas. I think this was 2000.
Okay.
All right. LSU was opening up against Texas. Texas was the epitome of a small ball. You know, they stole bases, they bunted 45 times a game, all of that. And this is kind of in the height of gorilla ball.
Yeah.
And so we go to practice expecting Skip to meet us in the dugout, a few, tails. Skip was all over practice that day. They were working on defending the bunt and stolen bases. And I mean, I've never seen him like that. And so the next day, top of the first inning, LSU scored 6 runs. Texas's running game was out the window. We got on him the next day.
Yeah.
See, you wasted all that time.
Wasted all that time. Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
Jay Johnson could very well exceed Skip Bertman's 5 titles at LSU. But I don't know if Jay Johnson will. Hold on. I don't know if Jay Johnson will exceed
within
the
10
influence
years
and impact.
No, never will.
No, I'm with Scooter on that.
I mean,
I'm with Scooter on that. Yeah.
Skip was the original.
Yeah, the original.
I'm with
What do you
Scooter
call it?
on
The
that.
OG?
Skip, yes, the old OG. That was Skip, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, him and Dale Brown, man, that's going to be legendary for LSU, man.
Well,
that's going to be legendary.
Speaking of names,
both of those
college
two guys
football,
right there,
you know the greats: Schembechler, Saban, the Bear, Paterno. Who am I forgetting? I mean, Bowden. Basketball, Bobby Knight, Coach K, Wooden, of course. College baseball, it begins, I think, with Skip Bertman.
I would agree.
Yeah. All those names in great college.
Rodney Doe.
Yeah.
It's
but
others.
he didn't have the effect on the game.
I know.
Yeah. I tell you who ought to be up there with Skip.
Yeah.
Even though he never won a championship. It was Ron Polk.
Yes.
Ron Polk was selling the game.
Really?
And he and Skip were close friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you a good example of what Skip meant to the game. His last year, they counted down. They counted down the last year in the old Alex Box Stadium.
Right. Yes.
And they took, 15 games left, 14 games, 13.
Yes.
Well, to take the final one out for the final regular season game, it was Skip who went out there and took it
wow,
off.
that's cool.
All right, Ron Polk they were playing Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Ron Polk was the coach at State then.
Yeah.
When Skip went down the left field line to do it, Polk made sure all his players got up on the top step of the dugout and applauded when he came by.
That's the impact.
That's college
Bryant
baseball.
Denny Stadium, Alex Box Bertman Stadium.
Well, it's Bertman Field.
It's coming.
You know what I mean.
Well, they might have changed. Bertman was not going to let him change the name, taking a war hero.
Well,
Alex
it may
Box.
happen. Final round of this show is coming up. Stay here. The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesar Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course, impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars Reward Card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Long days call for a Coors Banquet.
It's go time.
Brewed only with water from the Rockies. Hard work never tasted so refreshing. Coors Banquet. Start your legacy.
I started noticing something around
The window trim on this side of the house.
Exactly. And this is where the
wood sounds hollow from the termite snacking.
And this is where John
Hits the high note.
All right, we're back. Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles, great show so far, a lot of fun. I've been promising this, the WNBA.
I brought it up last week, Rick.
Greco-Roman
we don't have enough
WNBA.
time. We don't have enough time to try to make sense of this crazy league.
I know.
Here's where I would start. You fire the commissioner. Okay, you fire the head coach of the Indiana Fever because she's nuts.
She is.
The
She
league
is kind of weird.
She doesn't support her players.
I shouldn't say that.
Her players
I
are
shouldn't
getting
say that.
tomahawk chopped.
I shouldn't say that.
You suspend players that do flagrant 2. You got neck holes, bodies flying everywhere. You fire her. You fire half the refs because they suck. I watched the WNBA game. They are awful. The refs are awful.
Where are those refs from? Are they from
I don't know, but they're awful.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Cat fight.
Yeah.
And
You would think
where does
that
the
sport-
league? help me, guys? Help me.
Rick,
The league has coming out and said their coaches are supporting transgender to go into the WNBA.
Yeah,
They are supporting that.
Well, that's
They
what-
want men in the WNBA, which
I'm
is
not
the
touching
women's
that. I ain't-
NBA.
Well, yeah, you know it is.
They're just whack.
Wait a minute. It's nowhere near NBA salaries.
No,
But it's
no.
a lot. It's a lot more than the average person makes.
Of
How
course.
many women, biological women, do you think can have jobs if they let all the men play?
Good point. All right. Caitlin Clark, she is the meal ticket. She is the one who brought all the TV deals up, the attendance is up. She's not the best player in the league. Asia
No, she's
Wilson
not.
is.
She's not.
But
She's
she's
not.
the draw. Okay?
I agree,
I
Rick.
love the rivalry with Angel Reese.
I do.
It's
do.
interesting.
Yeah,
It makes
you
good
watch
TV.
it. It makes you watch
Exactly.
it.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
that
Angel
had
I'm
Reese.
a
totally
chance.
not against that at all.
That had a chance.
I love the back and forth.
That had a chance to be for the WNBA what Bird Magic was.
Exactly.
You're exactly
the
right, Scooby.
NBA.
Exactly.
You said. But guys, understand this: the year that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark came out, they did a celebrity camp together. Don't always believe what you see.
Oh,
now
there's
on
some
TV.
rivalry there.
Oh, there is, Rick.
The
But I
point
mean, you
is,
know what? They're a
the
good sport.
WNBA was a forgotten
It was,
league
Rick.
before Caitlin Clark.
It was.
They
I mean,
were
it
riding
was.
buses.
It was.
They had nobody in the arenas.
was,
Now
Rick.
they're selling out arenas.
It was.
And they're coming out with this
But-
crap about players bouncing Caitlin Clark. That's their meal ticket.
Yeah,
the
that's-
referees are just letting them beat up on these
I don't
players.
know what's up
Not
with that,
only
Rick.
Clark.
I don't know what's up
I
with
mean,
that.
bodies are flying everywhere.
You got to
I
get a
haven't
hold on
watched
that.
You need to watch it.
Oh,
it's
I
some
watched
good
it.
basketball.
I watched the press conferences more than the games. I guess.
Fire the commissioner.
But, I
Fire
mean-
that Fever coach and the refs.
That's kind of bad though when I looked at it and saw
I know.
Rick.
I guess
It
I'm
was
on
bad.
a soapbox
No, you're
here.
right about what you're saying, Rick. I mean, I looked at it.
Anti-WNBA.